Hey. Who's going first?
You.
You want me to go first? Okay.
Because your story's funny.
My story is awesome. Well, I was in first grade, and me and my friends decided to play hide and go seek. Well, we didn't play on the playground. We played in the bathroom.
Because you're unusual.
That's me, you know, whatever. But anyways, so we were hiding in the bathroom, and I thought it was the brilliant idea to go in the, what do you call it, handicap stall. And on the little railing that you hold on to, I decided to stand up on it so you couldn't see my feet. Well, I was hiding pretty good, and next thing I know, I was knocked out on the floor because the railing broke off and knocked out cold. So, yeah, I went to the nurse's office and got a free day off school. Mom was not happy because she got a bill for the handicap bar. So, needless to say, I learned my lesson, not from the school, but from my mother. Because she was not happy.
Because things cost in life.
That was expensive, too. That wasn't cheap. No.
Jesus. It's like construction costs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
All right.
I was a good girl in school. Pretty much my little sister, she's kind of like a rebel at everything. And first grade, like you, was when she was, everything just like, I didn't think it was first grade. I think it was like kindergarten. She started getting suspended from school. So, just in class, teachers just teaching, standing in front, teachers telling you like what you need to know and all that great stuff. My little sister just wants attention on her, so she'll just like, oh, this is what happened to me yesterday. Y'all know my sister got a dog for her birthday, and the whole class is just like, what's the dog's name? What kind of dog is it? You know, just like asking her questions about stuff. You know, my mom had to like rally up her whole class and like go down to the school. It's like your daughter's being disruptive. So I took her in teachers and I was like, oh, you need to pay attention in class. You know, you're not sending your here for my health. And Little sister's like crying. Go back in the classroom. She has to like apologize and like sit down in a special seat. And that just didn't work. She went back to school the next day and suspension. She bit the teacher. Yeah. But she had a right to, I guess. She's still bad today. So.
It works.
Guess.
When I was like 4 or 5, me and my brother, who's a year younger than me, we were jumping off the couch in my family room, and my mom was cleaning up dinner, and she kept telling us to stop, but we were like, yeah, whatever. And we were like battling each other, and we were facing each other, and we had like our hands together, and we flipped her backwards like off the side of the couch. And I broke my arm, and I had to have surgery on it. And so needless to say, after that, we never jumped off the couch again.
Makes sense.
But you were a good girl.
I was. Although another time, this was like not that long ago. Actually, I was probably in like 8th grade. My other brother, who's like, we're 4 years apart, so he was in like 4th grade or whatever. We were like fooling around in the kitchen, and he had like a glass of water, and he was like, I'm going to pour it on you. And I was like, go ahead, do it. Like, you're not going to do it. And he did it. And then I like freaked out. My mom was like, guys, stop fooling around. And I got in trouble, and she made me clean up the water, and I was the one who got in trouble for it. And to this day, she denies it. Because we tell her about it. I'm like, Mom, you made me do it. Like, I got in trouble for that. My mom's like, that didn't happen. And I'm like, yeah, it did. And me and my brother make fun of it all the time.
Does he tell her that, like, you didn't do it?
No, he knows. He's like, Mom, remember the time you yelled at Chris when I poured water on her? And she's like, no. And I'm like, but you did.
I
Yeah.
have a similar time to that. My sister and I were like fooling around in the kitchen, and she made me mad. You know how you can pull like the little squirter thing up from the sink? Well, I did it, and I squirted her in the kitchen. The whole across, she ran across the kitchen. I squirted her.
You just like broke the whole kitchen up.
Yeah, I got in trouble, but I mean, it was still fun.
It wasn't my fault.
It was my fault though, because I said.
You guys are just unlucky. Like, my brother tried to get me in trouble one time. My mom I was like really small at kindergarten. And my mom had just bought me new beads and bars for my hair. So colorful. So I'm like looking at them, and I'm on the sofa, and we have a glass table in front of it. My brother's like trying to snatch it, and I'm pulling away, and then he lets go, and boom, I fall through the glass table.
No, you.
Yes.
Oh,
but
so
I didn't get in trouble. But my mom had to like come for like a whole week in kindergarten and change like all my band-aids and everything. It was like really bad.
Yeah.
I still have a scar on my elbow from it, but whatever.
Hope you liked our stories.
We hope you did. I'm just gonna like slickly
Bye.
move this way.